door won't budge. Everything you'd need to start a little cinema. Stolen or just kept safe. Somebody likes their pulp adventure. The door won't budge. This is how he becomes the tiger? Huh. Helen will love this headline. Night prowler caught fleeing from the tiger. Well, sure knows how to get the headlines. Marauder gang sent running by tiger. Impressive. A trophy room. Huh. Helen would love a picture of this. budge. Ah, the door's stuck. Something's stopping it from opening. That's quite some roar there, fella. Impressive.
Who are you? Get out of here before I call the police.
My name's Reed. I'm looking into this, tiger activity. I think we should talk.
What makes you think I know anything?
I was in your hideout, Michael. Look, calm down. The folks I'm working for are not your enemies.
Oh, thank Kay. But then what do you want?
How long has this been going on?
Soon after the tiger escaped, my gal's mother stopped us meeting up. I took to roaring near the old lady's window just to scare her.
I can see it as a joke, but how did it end up with you pursuing criminals? That's quite a leap.
Armed marauders attacked someone in the backyard. Roaring was all I could think to do. They ran like children. I saw my path.
The roar I can see, sure, but dressing up in rags, wearing a mask, isn't that ridiculous?
You don't understand. When I'm dressed like that, I know no fear. I am the tiger, the terror itself, and my roar is the call of death.
Are you gonna keep this up?
All my life I've been afraid of this city. Now I can confront it. The tiger gave me strength and gave meaning to my life.
Thanks for being so frank with me.
Hey, just a minute. You'll keep this quiet, right? Especially from the police?
The police aren't paying me. Don't worry. I got something on your tiger, and it's a doozy.
I'm all ears.
The tiger attacked a group of Klansmen. Those goons were working someone over. It followed the scent of blood, got into their hideout.
Ah, okay. Did it kill them?
Sadly not. Those cowards managed to avoid becoming tiger chow. The good news is their victim escaped.
Oh, yeah. Yes, wait, this could be a good story, but what angle should we take?
Why not make it a myth? Imagine, the tiger that hunts down criminals. Now that'll put some fear into the gutter scum. Maybe do some good.
Ah, not bad at all, Mr. Reed. Let's run with that.
Got any leads you want me to look into?
Do you know that Czech restaurant, Old Golem? They're gonna need a new name, I think. The old golem they keep in the hall has gone. It ran off.
The golem ran off?
Ran off, stolen, who knows? But ran off is a better hook for the paper. Oakmonters go wild for that sort of thing.
Clay men and maybe the chance for a decent lunch? I couldn't ask for more. Where should I start?
The editor has got all the details.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
Don't touch that. Put it back. I must request you leave, sir. We are closed pending police investigation, and besides, Mr. Bartosz is away on business.
Charles Reed, Private Eye. I'm investigating.
I don't care. First our silverware, now the golem. If you so much as touch anything, I'll report you to the police. You brigand. You tramp. It's hoodlums like you who are responsible for this mess. Another day, another dollar.
Door won't budge. Now, when Mr. Bartosh learns you're stealing his silverware, do you think he'll fire you or do something worse?
Sir?
Another day, another dollar.
How? How did you know?
Chumps like you make my job easier. But I'll make you a deal. You cooperate, and I'll pretend your scheme was so good I never knew.
Very well, sir.
I noticed the old golem is missing. Well, it's golem. Any chance you're as interested in clay as you are in silver?
Absolutely not. There was a break-in. See for yourself.
Thank you for all your help today, sir. Cleaning this is gonna be a job and a half. Smells like bergamot and patchouli. A woman's perfume. And the letters. VB embroidered. Looks like someone had fun with a hacksaw. No more strings on this Pinocchio. Just the thing for breaking into a house. Or a restaurant.
This establishment does not welcome your type here. Keep that in mind.
The waiter said there was a break-in, but the lock seems intact to me.
This establishment does not welcome your type here. Keep that in mind.
Keep it down. You want us to get caught?
Careful! The gold could be inside the arm. Don't break it. The sun's nearly up. This is taking too damn long.
This shouldn't be too hard to figure out.
Keep it down. You want us to get caught?
The sun's nearly up. This is taking too damn... Careful! The gold could be inside the arm. Don't break it.
The burglars were let in by a woman with the keys to the restaurant. They sawed the statue from its base and dragged it outside.
Extra, extra. the news that's fit to print.
Please help a fella.
I want to know the names of everyone who has keys to the restaurant.
That would only be Mr. Bartosz and Vilma, his daughter.
And where do they live?
I'll write it down for you.
Thanks for all your help.
Please help a fella out. I'll take anything you got.
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Door won't budge. The door won't budge.
You're late. Get to work now, come on.
I don't follow, ma'am.
Did your brain fall out of your ears? You see that room? Go put the books on the shelves. You follow that?
Sorry,
And I want the statuettes on the chimney put back all nice and neat, one on each corner. Understand?
Ma'am,
And get those plates in the kitchen onto the dining room table. Quickly now, quickly!
I'd better hide it well. If Father finds this, he'll kill both of us.
I'm putting an end to your silly flirting. I have planned your life, and you will not ruin it.
Clement and Vilma Bartosz. All right, ma'am. I've helped you around the house. Now, can we...
Let me see what you've done. Ah! What have you done? No, put it all back!
Are you kidding?
No. Oh no, I'll do it myself, and I'll do it properly. You just go and bring me a crate of Fisk from the basement.
Oh, the door's stuck. Well, that chair might have something to do with it. Oh, how could such a tiny fish make such a stink? Ah, must have been dead long before the flood. The door won't budge. The door won't budge. here's your fish.
Well, well, you're back.
Why are you giving me such a hard time, lady?
Because I don't need you to do my work for me, that's why. I'm as capable as I ever was. I don't understand how Mr. Bartosz is cruel enough to put an old woman out of work. And in times like these...
Ma'am, you've got this whole thing mixed up. I'm not here to replace you.
Then who are you?
I'm just trying to conduct an investigation. I'm Charles Reed. I'm a detective.
I always wondered when you would all realize how rotten Bartosz is. Please check his room, Detective. He's more rotten than anyone knows. I'll even give you his key.
I wish we'd started off like this.
Just leave it on the table when you're done. Oh, and Mr. Reed, don't forget to dress warmly when you go. It's getting so cold outside.
Come on, honey. Get undressed. Don't keep Daddy waiting.
Everyone needs a hobby, I suppose. Or is Vilma keen on making her own golem one day? Seems like someone's been looking into their roots. Everyone needs a hobby, I suppose. Or is Vilma keen on making her own golem one day?
Excuse me, sir. Do you know where the Bartosz house is? It's my first day as their cleaner, but I can't seem to find the address.
Oh, yeah, it's right there. Good luck, kid. You'll need it.
Need it? Never mind. Thanks. Hey, how could I get lost here? Lock the broad upstairs and then join us in the basement. No one leaves until we take this overgrown flower pot apart.
Get away from me. Don't come any closer.
Don't be afraid, Velma. I'm here to help.
What? How do you know my name? Who are you?
Charles Reed, Private Eye. I've been running around town looking for a stolen golem.
You have to help him. It's my fault, I know. I should never have lied about the gold, but please, you can't let them break him.
You've put yourself through a lot of trouble for a lump of clay. Why?
Because I love him.
The statue?
He's more than that, Mr. Reed. He's a good man. He thinks. He feels, and he'll die if we don't help him.
Where are they?
Downstairs, but they've locked themselves away. Glenn used to hide the key in the flower pot, but he moved it.
You boys are wasting your time. You won't get a dirty dime from that lump of clay, let alone a sack of gold.
And who the hell are you?
Charles Reed, Private Eye. And I can prove there's no gold in all that clay. Take a look, right out of Bartosh's own notebook.
Let me see that. Ah, Durach. That's a wash, boys. Let's clean up and move out. Drown our sorrows in the pub. Oh, and Charlie, forget you ever saw us.
So, you're the golem I've heard so much about. I'm pleased to meet you.
I am grateful.
I have some questions.
Speak.
How did Vilma bring you to life?
Sacred knowledge broke the seal. I was awakened. Before that, I slumbered.
You slumbered. I wonder, what sort of dreams does a clayman have?
I dreamt of clay sheep. What do you dream of?
I'd rather not give you nightmares. I see they've chipped away at you. Did it hurt?
I cannot feel pain. And yet, I can feel. I love Vilma.
How can you love?
Tell me, do humans love? Many say yes, only humans love. And yet, humans betray love, always. But I never will. I will only love. Always.
I'm happy I could help. Take care.
Thank you, sir. You don't know how much this means to me.
I'd like to ask you a few questions. What makes a clayman better than the real thing?
He doesn't beat me. Or lock me away in cupboards, or no. Only men do those things. My father did. Every match he found for me did too.
What about other men?
What about them? Men don't treat their dogs as inhumanely as they do women, Mr. Reed. You don't know what it's like on the other side.
Is that thing really alive?
He talks. He walks. He loves me. Isn't that enough?
Are you sure he loves you?
I'm very good with clay, Mr. Reed. I knew how to reshape him.
What's the next move?
We'll lay low. Probably somewhere in the shells. It's easy to hide there. Maybe we'll even find a way to leave the city.
Leave the city? Now there's a mad idea.
It's love, Mr. Reed. Of course it's mad.
Don't worry about it. I'm just glad I was able to do some real good for you.
Thank you. And before you go, Mr. Reed, please, promise you'll keep us a secret. We'll never have peace otherwise.
I'll figure something out.
Just hope we have enough bullets. They're decent.
hope the presses are ready. I've got your golem story.
Oh, we're always ready to print. Give me everything you got.
Sometimes a golem's just a golem. A few burglars broke in, took him out, and that's it.
Ugh, that is disappointing. Was there at least any gold in all that clay?
Just clay, I'm afraid.
You can't win them all, I suppose. Well, what happened to the old golem in the end?
There's no golem anymore. Only a big pile of dust. The thieves had already ground him into powder by the time I arrived.
What a shame. I guess they really will have to rename the restaurant after this. You did good out there, Charles.